Brother Jay with the bloodline. Interesting that LA Knight was Curtis which the Usos start this match up here tonight now. 3 far underway. The Usos saying, listen, I tried. It's no good happening. And I think now the woman makes the statement about LA Knight. LA Knight is going to be it. At WrestleMania. That was victorious, by the way. You know, ready to roll. Right people in the right place at the right time. But I don't think
this ball chopped to the ground. House throws to first. One out the top of the first.
Absolutely, that's not the sort of thing you can just forgive and forget. But here's the question: has all of this, what's happened with the bloodline?
Swinging ground ball. House on the run. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Signing was wrong. There's a fine line between PTSD and paranoia.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
You can find it, LA. I'm the only one on your team.
Tap foul at the plate.
You know, LA Knight could be the equation, but maybe Jimmy or Jennifer out of something. LA Knight, they know what it's doing. They go the wrong side of the track.
Next offering is fouled back. Urban, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Next pitch misses.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
You know, you can't beat him, join him. That's an impossibility for one reason. LA Knight plays just about every Super Bowl. Cover here.
And that one hammered.
It looks like almost every superstar on the roster.
That's down. One hooks over the wall. And that's a double.
Championship right there.
Swing like that, kid. Help you come out of the struggle. We saw that it was coming into the ball game. All he's trying to do at this point is help his team win. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the rainbow hitter extending the inning, good enough on 2 outs.
And a second. In the air to left center. And that is that. Now the Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on South.
Because LA Knight was relatively certain he knew how that movie ended. And Jimmy's point.
Back in Washington, D.C. And going for Atlanta,
This time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
I don't know if the battle that LA Knight was in the court. I think it's an inevitability.
Well, for 2 homers in his last game. You'll and a foul.
Maybe ruined now after the shot to the barricade.
0-2. Cold strike through the fastball, and that ran back over the other half.
Not
One
me.
foul off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Hit the air, left field. Yastrzemski's under it, and the inning is over. So nothing in Washington have the first. We're scoreless for an inning at Nationals Park on the show. Back here in Nationals Park, top of the second. So the Atlanta Braves are holding their own so far this season, but Singy, that might be below expectations for this group.
Yeah, they had some heavy expectations coming into the year, and so far they've been around the 500 mark. Not exactly lighting the league on fire. It's still early, though, so they've got plenty of time to kick it into high gear and justify those expectations.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the A's going.
Braves, but don't want to go. Try just remote control GX spray reducing shampoo.
This one in the air.
Just shampoo like you do.
Has a lead on it.
Spray. Down goes the repair.
He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB, steps in. No score here in the second. On the ground, right side, Garcia. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Garcia throws the first in time, and that is that. Down and order for the Braves. We'll go to the ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Between LA Knight and Jimmy himself, you've expected anything else. So listen, it's so much to prove. Jimmy himself played.
0-2 now.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees. It doesn't seem too convinced by the ball out there in the mound as he tried to get it under sense of the umpire strike
How
zone.
much did Jimmy Uso take out of himself? Watch this here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Here's
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down.
Slide it down and away. It's just kind of a slow down. 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you're committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip the cap.
By LA Knight. This is personal between Jimmy and
Two really good back-to-back sliders.
No doubt about it.
Two
Now,
he's
trying to back it up on the floor. LA Knight goes down the wrong
he can go anywhere he wants.
Keeps the attack going with the ball. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but it'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some decent play as well.
And now it's keeping Reeves.
You got Jimmy Uso, you got James, so you've got Jacob Fatu now standing between LA Knight and Leon. There's a lot of work to be done. It could all just begin tonight. We're out here in London over 13.
Really good taste, especially with 2 strikes.
5 nights away from title.
On to the left, Duvall. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We'll move to the third with no score.
Saw the Shea out here. Turning the man in faces tonight. Look at this. 30 seconds. I gotta think the longer this time goes, the more it's benefit LA Knight will use the speed competition. Yes, Jimmy Uso's facing some success on his own, but generally speaking, tag team competition is his wheelhouse.
Popped in the air, left field. Wood takes it in for the out. One down.
Just pull off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder comes over instead of staying forward. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Exactly what you would have expected. LA Knight never gives anything less than 100% of his big Jim Uso would be allowed to be a member of his own family if he gave any less than that.
Line, and that's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order 1 away.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for a base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Mauricio Dubon. House. Toss the second. Oh, he got it. Save.
And Jimmy Uso went for the splash, going home. LA Knight now, what's the power swing of the body?
Foul off, he was late. 2-2 ball. Leads off first with 2 down remaining. Makes the sliding stop. And they keep the back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that's through their first strike. And it's 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Someone trying to earn opportunities with the rest of the family. Yeah, all the trash talk means something.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Got him swinging.
Really nice sequence with a quick strikeout right there. Couple break balls to get ahead at 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys go 0-2, they waste a pitch here or there, and find themselves back in the first count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him. He pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Lyle stands in now and watches strike 1. Slash foul down the right side and a hook off into the seats. Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back in Washington, D.C. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
You gotta believe everybody is as shocked as anybody in the O2 arena. The right person has to be expected to come in his age would be someone to go. It was almost, it was less than I hope again.
On the ground, right side. Stays alive. And a 1-2. Swings through the pitch, a strikeout.
Pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone received. Fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Foul off left side. His home run numbers stand out as nobody is hit more in his team. Way outside. And the count 1-2.
brother stands up in the state. The World Tag Team Championship tonight. So who was shooting the world? Got the pitches. Is it there?
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him. He played 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've really got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Smith in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. House under this one. And that is that. Back here in Nationals Park. Ready to go. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, singing. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10.
Sliding down and in can be so hard to get on a plane with, you're better off taking that pitch.
Hi, I'm Chris Miles. $15 a month. So please welcome. Well, I'm going to $15 a month. Y'all not saying wow for $15 a month. For my phone. Premium wireless, $15 a month for all of this premium wireless for $15 a month. And sometimes, premium wireless for
Battling
$15
here
a
as he
month.
fouls it away.
No choice facility, right? But if you're on a premium wireless, $15 a month, that's right. Oh, let's just stop having AI. Okay, guys?
Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
No, that's a ball.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one sliced foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man alone now and one away. Stay up in the nets. Daniel Cruz. But down on strikes is what it's done. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Garcia stands at first with 1 out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a no. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
He's got it. One hit run on base. K-Bear Ruiz. Look at next. And fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. This one chopped to the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protecting him. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Look it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. They move home. Save it. And it's 1-0.
As he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Squared up as much as he probably would want. That's a good approach paying it off.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. Duvall. And it's a nice play to end the inning. Well, they pick up a home run on the RBI single.
I can't keep letting you
Welcome back. Like the pitchers duel so far, here's how the starters are performed up to this point.
But I'm having to do. I beat Charlotte, and
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Foul off the plate. He'll do it again.
Everything is under control. I mean, if you didn't do it, double
Out towards right center field. Hassel on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Sorry, but money, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get the money back. But in the meantime, we went to Union focus on getting that time off my desk. And what about oh, I think that we need to bring Diggy to medical. Oh my gosh, Diggy.
The 0-1.
Every team has a hitters meeting pregame. This lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talk about.
Upgrade your flight day with a VIP experience package.
Takes that one away. Now the Braves 0-2.
With our left organ and other combat stars. Get your ticket to VIP packages now at
Swings and fouls one off.
Leon and Night of Champions Morales was stuck inside of a steel cage with Braun Breaker. So when you returned from injury back in Elimination Chamber, you made your mission crystal clear. You wanted to destroy
Two down, nobody out. We're in the top of the fifth.
fast forward a few months, do you feel like you've taken any steps toward accomplishing that goal? Short answer is yes. But the long answer is a little trickier. I mean, this did not go as I had planned. WrestleMania did not work out well for me. Backlash wasn't my night.
Swing and a pop-up. Back territory for the catcher.
Talking about the big profit. Big profit, yeah. You didn't check me when I didn't.
Back to Washington, bottom of the inning. Number 68 stays in now.
Here's a fine team. Double away. I'm not a champion. So I'm putting over time.
Base hit.
And there's a playing devil's advocate. They're stepping into the steel cage with broad breakers and champions. There is a rule of responsibility. Don't walk out of Leon with your hand held high in the back. You might not walk out of Leon.
As they pass up the chance at the double play.
Oh, he never had a chance at the double play there. So the risk going to second, but he got rid of it perfectly to get it there in time. And he keeps that runner out of scoring position.
In center. White snags another run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want controlling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Oh, he doesn't get the ball. One more ball and strike. It is. Off of first with two away. That's in there. 1-2. Run around the goal. Fouls it back with two strikes. Bring him up, says Fly Washington. That's a strikeout. So 1 left for Washington. They won the game. Back here in Nationals Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Drake Baldwin, the next to hit.
That streaking run, eager to launch off the field, but to do so, he must first step inside of a steel cage and go one-on-one with the dog himself, Braun Breaker. It all goes down this Saturday at Night of Champions. Before we get to Saturday, Braun Breaker's got to focus on these two. Breaker's theory division to win the tag title against the
Looks like these hitters have been in between in their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Wood under it. And there's one away. Tap foul to play. The Braves down by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On the ground to third. House tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Has grounded out a couple of times. On the ground, right side. Garcia fires over to first. Then, back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the sixth. Luis Garcia, Dave for the Nationals. In the air to left center. White under it. 1 down.
One Bank presents One Track Gentleman. He's a credit ringer because he only has eyes for one. One type of credit business. He doesn't know.
His slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
It's cool. No, like one track job. Instead, learn how to enjoy the records. Credit records that credit wants to do.
The 1-2. This is just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Please eat this.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Oh, God. I hit them.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the third baseman, Brady House. In there with the knees. Strike one. Didn't seem like that one fell his zone. Here's the challenge. High at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their chances. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. That one fouled off. A swing and a soft liner. Brings it in for the third out. Nationals go quietly, but they still need it.
Summer Slam is coming to the Osprey Stadium in Minnesota. August 1st to 2nd. Individual and compact tickets are on sale now.
We go to the top of the 7th, so now to the plate for Atlanta. Matt Olson. And that one fouled off.
I've been talking about this. So, anytime, you're not going to face it for the total.
Pitch misses there. Ball. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Clayton Beater, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball right field. Cruz settles underneath it. And there's one down. And here's the one now. He's using his pitches in this one. This one chopped to the ground, but foul.
Nice try, but the goal was just hand out matching. How about
The Nationals holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. Beautiful fastball.
It's simply sad this guy's playing just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sync of his mind. It's his fifth strikeout in the series. We're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
ESPN with the Glendale Show by Shannon.
He's got bounced a lot better than we expected. The hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
ESPN, and the moving back lineup with plenty of gold on the line, including the undisputed against Puerto Rico.
Welcome back. Taking it out of the game zone. That one finds the zone. And strike one.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and the timing's off.
Fakes the turn. He's looking for second. Now the tag at second. And he's out. Trying for 2. On the mound now, Bryce Elder.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Nice grab. It's there, and that's a great play.
I'm talking about
Two down bases in there. And here's the first baseman. Check swing, called strike. That's strike one. Swing and a miss and a slider. Elder, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. On the ground, and it's just foul. The 0-2. And strikes. That is the inning. Nothing doing for Washington, but they're on top 1-0. Clayton Beater on to pitch here. He has that great slider with tons of movement. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run in the circle or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
I'm about to lose this game, dude.
If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Nats trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're at the top of the eighth. That one lifted to left. Wood settles under it. And that quickly to away. And another trip back to the dugout as the slump continues. Here's the center fielder, Eli White. Swinging a foul straight back. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nasim Munoz.
You know, these Nationals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already. Even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Trying to pull his way out, and that's foul. This one in the air center field. And there's one down.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Just missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. And a foul ball. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. That one misses. And 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. And he's going for the 4th time tonight. 3 up. Back here in Nationals court. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. In the air to left center. And there's one. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Maybe anxious a little aggressive, probably indicating too much weight.
And it's foul ball. They'll do it again. 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Now, on the drop, they're at strike 2.
That snapper was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Albies has to step out of the way for ball one. To the right side. And it's through for a hit. So the tying run reaches with two away.
You got to roll over on this pitch a little bit, but you got enough behind it to shoot it through 4 or not. And we'll take that anytime you can get him by the ball. But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Out towards right center. That's well
Yeah.
And that one hops the wall. Ozzie flying around third. Now a relay to the plate, and he's saved. Tied ball game.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Game doing a big spot to drive in the run. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead. This one.
Right. Goes after that one for strike one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
What a stop. Here's the first. Can't complete the play despite a great effort. Switch runners at the corners. The Braves with the go-ahead run at third. Here at the top of the ninth. Comes up empty.
He has a tendency to chase some of the zone offense when it's down. That's one of his main approaches to get that swing and miss.
Got it. Swinging. Huge strikeout. Back in Washington. Robert Suarez taking over the mound. Fall foul. It on the ground to short. Over to first. One out.
From the bird.
We talked about how the ball's coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And now the winning run is on base.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day. That's what they're about.
Next to hit Brady House. And there's a strike here at 98.
You've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
One down, winning on first. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing and a ball up to the air. And that is foul. Fights it off, you'll see another. Good job to fight that one. One down, winning run on first. This one smacked out to left center. And there's a hit. Lead runner touches second and for third. Goes in quickly, and the winning run is third down, only one Up the middle, flips it, there's one. Double play, and we're headed to extra innings. Out to extra innings. Alley for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski.
Allow me to call out the
And he gets that pass on the line upstairs.
Sometimes you got to bend the rules of the ordinary. Sometimes you have to take a shortcut, a cheap shot. You know what I mean? We know that you can
Two for him.
do the exact same thing. This is a critical
Barehand grab, throw to first, but he gets it out. And the leadoff man is up on it.
an opportunity to win the tag titles. Get the change done. The numbers of the you got to go to the back of the line, right? Gone to the corner are completely aware that that is likely the case. Sort of flag flags up the first and fourth. It's now or never for the three shots. Unbelievable.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in extra innings. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood moving under this one. Brings it in. Takes for home. The rookie to the plate. Takes the runner, and it's a double play.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm scratching my head right there. I just don't understand how you get thrown out on a relay when you're tackling for third base. Maybe the hamstrings hurt, maybe the knee. I don't know.
Chopped to the ground. And that one handled to the catcher first. And that is on to the bottom of the 10th. Stepping in, number 6. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Man in second. Out towards right center field. That's a base hit. And grab the corners for the lead. So the offense is on third, wanting to play it safe. But that comes back to bite him.
Oh, that's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste it. They don't score this inning.
That's out to
There's all
center
that.
field. Plays out of bounds. Andy deflects away. Fires to the plate. And he dives in with the winning run. And the net. And your final score here today,